I was diagnosed with MS 16 years ago. I was having trouble walking and talking in the beginning, and I started seeing a natural doctor. I had also been prescribed an interferon, which is medication from my neurologist, which I never ended up taking because I started seeing a natural doctor and wanted to try another path first and see if, it was early diagnosis. My neurologist said thumbs up, and so I started going another path. And I'm so grateful for me that I never did. That medication is really hard on you, and it's really hard on your body. It has a lot of side effects. So I was motivated to try something different, and a holistic approach, exactly. And so I was seeing a doctor who was working with me for a while before he said, okay, now it's time to detox, because I was too sick in the beginning to even consider it, honestly. Okay. And it was hard on me the first time I did it, but then I did it again in a year. Oh my gosh, it was a lot easier on me.
You had a big motivation for doing it.
I did.
You had something that you were really trying to tackle and make yourself better in a holistic way, and it worked.
It worked. And so I was motivated to try it a second time. And when I did it a year later, I had much less of the toxins come out of me, so I didn't feel as ill. Still lots of mucoid plaque. And then I'm like, I'm going to do this again in 6 months because I want to see how clean can I get? How good can I feel? So I did it again in 6 months, and I breezed through it. It was easy for me. I was actually hungry for the first time going through it, and I hadn't been before. And I got so clean. Symptoms went away and never came back after the first time I did it. But that's why I was so I want to really clean out my body. That is the key. It helped me to connect the symptoms I was experiencing with the toxins in my body. And so flushing that out of me, removing that, by the third time I did it, I felt like, oh my gosh, I beat this thing, and I just haven't looked back. I feel like I'm a colon therapist, so I think this is for just about everyone. It's my answer.
Yeah.
I can tell you, we have clients that come that are addressing health issues, and they're trying to find a natural way to do that, to really detoxify their bodies, right? We also have clients that are dealing with, congestion, constipation, chronic issues with their digestion. We also have professional athletes that come because they know their body's a machine and they're keeping it really tuned up and really clean. You'll notice I spend a lot of time when I'm working on this abdominal wall here on the left side of you.
Okay.
And that's because that's the descending colon. It goes ascending, transverse, descending. So that's literally the pathway out. So in order to move anything else through, we kind of need to clear that pathway, if you will. And it's a common place that people will get blocked. Also, a lot of people, if they struggle with constipation, that they might complain of pain on the left side. And often that just has to do with a backup, in the descending colon. Because things are getting stacked up at the door,
Yeah. I think a lot of people, I didn't know until recently how important your gut health is.
Yeah.
We
hear about it.
We exercise and we do things for our muscles specifically, or we go to therapy for our brain, but our gut specifically, I think is something that most people overlook just because we don't have the knowledge.
Right. And it's kind of hidden. It's inside, where I can see the effects of my muscles, or I can emotionally feel the effects of what's going on in my mental health. But I'm convinced that it's all connected, so connected. We can't separate out. And in Chinese medicine, the gut is like the center of your emotions as well, right? And so it makes so much sense that we hold things in emotionally. Our little guts can be a mirror of what's going on with us emotionally.
my colon hydrotherapy, and I definitely am hungry, obviously, but I'm in a way better mood than I was when I entered, just because I feel better. I feel clean, I feel light, and like we said in the beginning, euphoric. I hope you guys try this service. It is amazing, and you won't regret it, I promise. Have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed this episode.